Greetings, friends, and welcome in my train kingdom. I have trains for everything, just name it. No, actually, I don't have trains for everything yet, but we are going through quite slow actually, but we are moving somewhere. So, today we should move even further and start producing some chemical products like sulfur and plastic down there. Between episode, I finished this building block and I realized that using just only one loading train station will be not enough for our future requirements for sulfur, so I established another one to load 2 trains at once. Hopefully that will be enough. Yeah, we need sulfur for sulfur acid, explosives, and a few other things like, for example, science, right? Now, when we have everything over here done and ready to roll, we should start supply this build with some petroleum gas. Oh, yes, petroleum gas. I always mispronounce that name, but we should test the theory that everything should be fine. So, I prepared these 3 trains for liquid transportation, and we should have the producing station for petroleum gas. So I give you full cargo, and then do we have a waiting station or supply station for that? No, we don't. So first thing first, we need to establish those. And I think because here we have water, 4 for water, and one. No. This one is empty. This one is empty. These all are available for some trains. So let's rename you to. Yeah, we have lots of those already. And you will be my friend. Supply station for petroleum gas. Okay, so we will use second one, third one, and fourth one. Right now I will release only 2 trains, but I want some space to expand in the future, and then we will be left with 1, 2, 3 available train station, and then can be used for, I don't know, heavy oil, light oil, sulfur acid, or more petroleum gas. Who knows? Right now, we have only. I will release only 2 of those. So, supply station, wait for circus condition, and go, and give me that, and the same we will apply over there. So 2 trains. Each train should choose the correct spot over there when we have full tanks of petroleum gas. Here we go. The filling should be very quick. Yeah, and it's full. Yeah, so maybe 2 trains will be enough, and after that they will go to that waiting station, and we will request that over. Oh, no. Okay, friends, I updated Factorio to the latest experiment branch. However, that error when you click on that C button, it's still there. So be very careful if you are using TSM mod, that this can cause the problem if you are using. I don't know if it's caused by using the petroleum icon or whatever that is. If you click like that, it's fine. So hopefully we can continue with today's episode. Yeah, the train should be on its way. Actually, it should be filled over there and waiting to be called, but we still didn't attach. And hopefully no error, please. that resource to those stations. So this station, the supply station, providing petroleum gas for everyone who wants resource petroleum gas and ID petroleum gas. Here we go. Now we should see that train right away over here, and that should start producing the sulfur. Aha. And I see some biters. Okay, that's fine. We should have that train over here. And here we go. And soon we should have another train over here to fill those again. How quickly? Yeah, that's quite fast. Okay, another train. It's maybe coming over here or not. However, we are producing lots of sulfur, as you can see. Yeah, it will take some time to fill properly. Yeah, we need water, which should be there. Where is that second sulfur train? Petroleum gas train. You are filling. Oh. Okay, this is empty, and this is having a little bit more, but not much. Oh, and the train just come around. And you... Okay. And I knew it. The pipes. The pipes throughput will be a problem. Oh no, this is running fully. No. We need maybe more pipes to distribute water, right? We are fine with petrol and gas over there. But these pipes... This one is fine, but this one... Yeah, it's almost empty. So... I cannot do it like that, I think. So... From there... Can we do something like that? Probably we can, right. Oi! Oi! No. Clear that pipe. Damn it. Okay, the water pipe from there to there. That's nonsense like that. So this water pipe. And this water pipe. Like that, without that. And then this one. So these will bring water, these will bring water. Now, can I do something with... Yeah, we need... I definitely need to figure out how to work with that. The best way will be to bring water through here. From there. And... Well... Actually do the 4 pipes. 4 pipes will be the best. You from there, and the same from here and from here. Okay. Now through this pipe, all pipe need to have separated output. Copy paste those there, and there. And there. And there. So, yes, of course. So you will be the first one that can go. Then you... Can I move those a little bit higher? At least like that, yes. Sure. So the next one will be there. Next one will go through here, over there, and then connect like that. And the last one, it's too far actually, so this needs to move. I like everything being nice. These two needs to move. You need a normal pipe. Then these two needs to move. You don't need the pipe. You need pipe. And then actually there and something like that. Oh, straight pipe. Oh, I cannot use straight pipe over there. Okay, so like there and there. There we go. Now, let's move those. And I giving so much time to this belt just because in the future we will copy and paste it again for another chemical production, I think. Okay, through these pipes. Okay, we should have enough water for all those rows. Oh yeah, water, it's not now a problem. Now we are missing petroleum gas. Yeah, because these tanks are empty, and that's caused because, yeah. Low ingredient shortage? Oh. We are missing enough crude oil. Thank you, autosave. And we are missing over there one of those. Okay. So, yeah. That's a small problem. We will fix it later. Right now, I want to do almost the same build under here. We need plastic. For plastic, I need these two. So I will use the same. No, water is needed for plastic. Okay. So this whole build there, and actually we need oh, I will grab this whole thing. Read the blueprint. No, you can stay, you can go. All those underground. No, actually, these are fine. We need to remove all the non-underground pipes over here. And then there. And if I remember it right, oh, you should stay. And the input for plastic, for petroleum gas into the plastic chemical plants can be both, this one or this one. So that you are gone. Output, it's fine. This can be shorted. This can go. We will leave only that. Probably that is fine. Show me that blueprint. Where is it? Over there. No. Oh, we are missing one pipe over there, which is fine. I can use it and place it right here. Okay, here we go. Let me through boxes. Now, output, input. Change the recipe. Sure. Recipe over here. Now, how much plastic you will produce? One row, 40. It's exactly the same amount. Okay. But we will need that over here with another set of with another set of inserters. So these 4 are fine. So then there, there, and there, and we are missing that one, which is perfect. So we will fix everything with that. Okay, input for coal up there. Okay, 2 inputs for for plastic. No. Did I forget anything? No. We will bring coal. On that belt we will bring a little bit of petroleum gas into that, and everything should be fine. So, god damn it, I need radar up there. Oh, right. We need to be very careful. Radar over here somewhere, like over there. Awesome. Okay, now, excuse me. Copy place. This crazy thing. Right there, I think. Or where? Okay, that's that, and these handle that biter. Okay. I still didn't deal with our neighbors, but it's fine. We can do it later. So, this one inside, then from the map view, as always, I need to move like over there. Map view, it's better because these big builds are quite. If I do it over there, can I do another one over there and one over there? No. You know. Just. And right at that moment, I mute my mic again. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, and I didn't notice it until the videos almost ended. So what I'm trying to do over here is to place those production nicely side by side with the same space for the future usage of beacons. So I place all those with the one assembler gap nicely, and now we can connect all those pipes and belts, hopefully. I don't know why this happened to me. Every time when I have a really tight schedule to record a new episode, I just hurry from the work, sit behind the computer, then game crash. If I deal with that, I mute my mic, so my episode is not fully done, and I need to wait until I have more time to record my comments, my horrible comments. Now, let's rename, because I forget to rename that station for sulfur. And right here you will see how I am confused by doing that through the map view. Excuse me. Yeah, I renamed that station correctly. Yeah, petroleum gas. But then I am confused because I did it from map view, and I am standing really close to the original train station, and I don't recognize my position against the map. Hold on, it takes some time to find. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, but it has some reasons. I don't know. Okay, we rename that. Yeah, we need to check the correct spelling. Hopefully I did it correctly, seems to me right. Now, right here, I am not in that block with sulfur, and I think that I forget to save that train station, so I am renaming this train station, even though it should be plastic, needs petroleum gas to sulfur, which caused the error because we have the same request station with the same name. As always, I'm goofing around, like in most of my episode of Factorio. Now I finally recognize that error and rename that station correctly. Yeah, these things take so much time of the gameplay. I know, my friends, I know. Yeah, check it again. Yeah, you did it right. Finally. Okay, now the next task in this building block or in this building cell, it's to do the same output setup like on the previous one. We need to be very careful with the setting the ID for the requester, because we know that it could cost the error. Yeah, we have everything set up, so soon should we hear a train full of petroleum gas or plastic production. Hopefully in the next episode we will have red circuits and we can finally do that modular armor and some legs to speed up our movement around the base. Okay, now I am trying to find the correct train station to call, to bring the coal over here. Yeah, that should be it. But I'm out of belts in my inventory. We need to go and take the rest of supplies in our inspection train. But first we need to properly rename that station for coal. Okay. We have a lot of train station already and we are not even begin properly this series. And I am missing several of those power poles. Yeah, set that to a little higher threshold for bringing the coal, because we will need a lot of coal over here, and most importantly have steady distribution through the belts, and because I already know that feeding all those with one belt will be a bad option. I will do like 4 belts, each belt for each output of coal. Okay, take those belts please, and yeah, you have also those medium power poles. Oh, and I forget to set some more sciencey things to be researched. Yeah, we will never have blasting charge. We will maybe never use blasting charge actually in our gameplay, because I discovered that delivering the water, it's quite fast, so it doesn't seem to be like a problem for our chemical production to manage water through trains, to obtain water through trains, even though I count from beginning of this series with using blasting charges. Maybe later, I don't know, when I'll be really lazy to do another train station. Or something like that, or trains will be so far away, so it will take a lot of time to bring the full train of water over there. Okay, we have quite pipes in our we had quite pipes in train still. Now the output station there and there for plastic. Now the best way how to do it, and I decide to do it like that, it's to copy and paste the belts from the previous build, because the blueprint is almost exact like the previous one. Okay, so I will copy that, remove all unnecessary things except belts, and use it like using it to finish this build. Okay, here we go. Yeah. And we have, let's say, some template for future builds of the very similar production, or if we need to double the production of plastic or sulfur or whatever else. Okay. I think with that we are done over here right now. Oh no, we should also connect the cold belt, but first we need to place the rest of power poles to connect all those belts. Now we have a little bit of belt, which should be enough to finish that. This time I will use 4 belts from 4 outputs, which are outputting from 4 train wagons. Yeah, each wagon can feed 1 belt, 1 row of production over here. It should be more than enough, because plastic doesn't need that much cold, like some other production. For example, grenades. I think grenades needs more, but we still don't have grenades, even though we should do that build very soon. Oh, and I will nicely place that. Yeah, I almost forget. This build, it's example 1. We'll use even the balancer for the resource. Now, you have that balancer opposite, heading opposite side, please. Turn it around, sure. Yeah, now I click on so many buttons for different reasons. I don't know why. Sometimes my fingers just clicking on the keyboard. Yeah, maybe I have 2 fat fingers. Maybe I should really hard hit the keyboard. Maybe someone will send me keyboard for fat people or something like that, you know. This belt and bring those, and the last one which perfectly fit under that pipe. Yes. Nice. These belts starting to be really fun when everything's line up properly. What it's still a little bit pain, it's to obtain the resources to build them. Oh, and now I noticed that the second side of the production rows, these inserters doesn't have power, so we need to do more power poles over here. It's a little bit different than the previous build with sulfur, where when we don't need on that side power because we use like input only pipes, right here we need more of those. Again, in this opportunity, in this case, the best way how to quickly fix that error is to use temporary blueprint when you copy what you need to copy and remove unnecessary items from it, like that, which very fast can add something into your already built production rows or production templates. Okay, that should be it. Right now I don't have none of those available resources to finish that build, and it's time to move back into, yeah, I also missing those chemical ones. It's time to move back into workshop, but right now I discovered that our chemical production, it's not running at the full speed. There are 2 reasons for that. First one is we don't have much crude oil actually, even though we have quite a big patch over there. And second one, we are missing a lot of pipe still in that build from, I don't know, 2 episodes back when we not finish it, or I maybe promised to finish it between episodes and I completely forget. It happens sometimes. Okay, let's jump onto our train and grab some supplies right now. We need a lot of pipes and other things. Okay. Yeah, the base is bigger and bigger, so the moving through the base, it takes a lot of time. As you know, as you see over here, I bailed between episode that loading station for crude oil over there. However, because we have cliffs in our way, we cannot use it because train cannot go back. So I think the best way how to do it is to utilize that crude oil patch. Yeah, these are empty, these are halfly full because we are not using the full potential over there, and we are missing even pipe over here. Yeah, all these are not working, so that's loading station is very slow. Okay, let's take a lot of those and utilize that patch on our right hand. Yeah, a little bit above the workshop. That's a huge crude oil patch, and I'll bowling that patch for a long time, but I little bit hope that the patch between our chemical production will be more than enough to feed that production, at least for the beginning of our gameplay. Sadly, it doesn't seem to be that case. And the second one which we discovered down there on the left side, or the north east side of our base, right now it cannot be used because missing terrain tracks, as I said. Now, we somehow managed to add that patch, most of that patch into the YAR monitor. Yeah, and that terrain tracks is right above that oil well. Maybe we can do some wiggly wobbly terrain tracks over here to free that well later. Right now I need to figure out how to place that roboport properly. I am not sure if this roboport will connect with the other ones, if it's moved, but it should connect at least 3 other roboports, and that's enough. Yeah, I rather not to do that, but yeah, it's an emergency option, so we can move that one roboport. It shouldn't be a pattern or something like that, because I designed all those blocks exactly with the placing of those. Yeah. We cannot place unloading station right now. Definitely not. We have those pump jacks in our way and that oil patch under and so on. Oh. Okay, let's place one down and one up and leave the right side for the copper. We don't need any more copper output station right now because we have more patches in our base already. Yeah, copper it's most findable resource on this map for some reason, so it's our last. It doesn't bother me that I will not fully utilize that patch, or I will mine it very slowly through the time. Okay, yeah, we need sadly to place that loading station above that patch, so goodbye my minimies in the future, and the normal loading station for copper there, and we will finish it later. Right now our priority is to finish that crude oil patch and distribute into the both sides. Oh. Okay, we will do the central pipe for all those. Now, down there I can use undergrounds, but later. First, please, man, connect all those pump jacks. This will be tedious job. Yeah, you need to turn around those heading toward the correct side. Somewhere maybe a roboport will be in your way, somewhere like there. That's maybe better placing, I don't know. Turn around that one. No, that's... Oh, We need to discover the way how to connect these back into that main pipe. Maybe we will do a small bus or small common pipe for those. Oh, okay. We'll even place the pump jack over there. And we need one, so let's make it maybe in our inventory if we have the resources for it. I don't want to lose time by returning into the mall, and as you can see, the biters are still coming from the north. I need to deal with that village. I remember that I promised to deal with that village between episode, but you know, I forget again. So I choose to deal with the attacks of biters by putting more and more guns in that area. Now, I think there is a way how to do some wiggly wobbly train tracks through this oil field. But yeah, I must say that trains in or tracks in Factorio are quite pain to do properly. Yeah, we need. It will be perfect if they can do like not so. Yeah, these angles are like you can choose only from 2 angles for your turns. So sometimes it's really hard to find the proper spot how to connect again. But guns can handle it. I will need to go there maybe later and place more guns, but right now let's focus on that, which I will never finish because yeah, always we are 1 tile too far or 1 tile short or something like that. The angle it's too wide or it's too narrow. Just rain tracks in the Factorio, you know. No? And I am trying to just move the path to leave the full both sideways over here, or allow trains to go from both sides over there. So I don't want to cancel that left right train tracks over here, but yeah, the angle of train tracks. Okay, so let's set that I will do it between episodes, like other things which I promise. Right? No? No? You can do it. No? No? Too far. Still. And this will be too short. Yeah, it's too short. Yeah, see the train tracks. They have, I think the horizontally train tracks need like two tiles if you want to place 2 train tracks. And this looks like it's good working, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be working because you need to see at least the end to be blue if the train tracks are connected properly. Right now, this is more than suffering, and you should stop it, man, and do something more productive over here. No, still wrong. No, see, the angle only there or there, and over here you cannot go through those. No. Still trying and still failing. Maybe there is some patch to deal with the train tracks angles or something like that, but finally I give up and start to connecting those. Come on. We'll connect all those together, and then that pipe will connect to the main pipe. That's it. But the rule is, as you know from my previous series, I always trying to connect each pump jack separately into the main pipe, which is heading towards some storage tanks. It's better to control through that what's running, what's not, and also this gives you the maximum pressure in the main pipe, which is good. Because if you use some common pipes together, then merge it with another pipe, then merge it with another pipe, you will actually dividing the pressure in the pipes, and the end pressure in the main pipe there then will be lower, I think. I don't know, I never used that technology. No, I actually experiment with that in the Crustorio with space exploration in the 300 series, sorry, when we have problems with pipe, because in that series with that science tree you need a lot of different chemical products, and those products need to be produced in high numbers, which needs like high numbers of crude oil and petroleum gas and so on. So sometimes we need to bring like 2 or 3 pipes into one build to satisfy the needs of that build. And I don't even mention about that in Crustorio 2 you have better pipes than in Vanilla Factorio. In Crustorio you can have pipes with throughput of 125 against the 100 in Vanilla Factorio, so they gives you 25% above the normal pipes throughput, and even with that some builds actually are dry after 1/3 of production or something like that. So okay, now we have that side and the other side. With that, almost everything should be connected right. All those pump jacks are pumping the crude oil, which is good sign. Yeah, I'll leave those train tracks for a later game. Okay. Now let's set up the trains to feed. Oh, first rename that station, right? We already have one crude oil stop, so I will rename this to crude oil 2, and of course the same name we will apply for the opposite train station on the opposite side. Okay. And then we assign maybe more than 2 trains, because fluids can be transport or not transport, I mean move from these biters are really annoying over there. And fluids can be moved into the fluid wagon very quickly through those pumps. Wish I have the same thing for belts. Actually I have, but we have the loaders. I could use loaders in those belts for loading and unloading from belts and to belts. However, there is still the problem of throughput, or number of items per second loaded or unloaded from the wagons through the blue inserters. The best way how to unload or load products or items from boxes into the wagons is by inserters. You cannot use loaders, sadly. Maybe there is some mod for that, but you know, I am trying to use Vanilla Factory as much as is possible for given playthrough. Now, Let's set some supply station, like 4 of those, I think, and I release at least 2 trains from the beginning. Yeah, we can have another 3. Okay, first one will be this one. And I did a mistake, which I know right now, and I discovered that a little bit later because I set you to go to supply station directly. It's bad. We need to first set you up to go the loading station with Crutor. And never place wagons from the back of the train. It will cause a lot of trouble. Sometimes it's not even visible that you not connected those wagons with each other, and then you send your train and your train will leave 2 wagons in the train station or something like that. Excuse me, something like that. Okay, now I am so dumb that I just copy and paste that schedule with supply stations, and I am even more dumbass because I put like 10 woods into each of those trains and 10 woods in the trains. Yeah, it will not last long enough to move that train somewhere, then stop on the station, then receive automatically at... Oh, we have plastic, awesome, and sulfur, also awesome, but we need to work on that supplying with petroleum gas. What was I saying? Yeah, and it will not be enough to allow that train to reach another train station where the TSM will add that train the rule to go to fill it with coal, so to move to the supply train station which we have established down there. So that's what I did will cause that our trains will just stop whenever the fuel will be gone and block the whole base. We will see that in a minute, so just wait. Okay, I'm trying to grab some supplies to finish both builds and then place that radar over there, I think, because we cannot see the building cell properly. It's too far, like that. Awesome. What is a little bit bothers me is those biters on the right side of our base, yeah, on the west. So hopefully they will be not triggered soon by our cloud of pollution. And I saw that train which is blinking and saying I am out of fuel, help me, but I still thinking everything is fine. Yeah. I'm trying to plan into the future when we build some other cells, which patch we will grab. Like the next one, I probably need that right with iron and then build some empty blocks. I really want those cliff explosive. That will be a game changer for us. Okay, let's see. See that blinking of empty trains? I don't still see it. However, right now we need to do more important things like to extend our defense on the north, because biters are still visiting our base, and yeah, that cloud is quite huge already. I don't know how this base will be eventually big, but I presume it will produce a huge amount of pollution. because right now we are using like 4 or 5 blocks of steam engines, but to charge or to supply the whole station we will need several nuclear power plants in the future, and maybe even few of those steam engines, because the uranium technology is quite far, and we already hitting like 2/3 of our production, and that's not even with the full production everywhere. Yeah, now I finally figure it out. See, supply station. You need first load station, then supply station. That icons in the it's puzzle me sometimes, so I just choose the different type of stop. Okay, not the one, the two, please. One, it's a dead end. Okay, it's a trap for the train. Finally. Okay, now you said it correctly, hopefully. Now that's it. The best way how to do it now will be to copy paste, which I am trying to do over here. No. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I try to click into the map view, which is futile from the terrain overview, and I still need to go there on foot and fill that terrain, because we don't have robots or anything else. Okay, at least I copy paste that trace, that schedule, right? Yes. Now move your ass there, my friend, and fill that train, or those trains actually. What? Oh, I decide to choose to go there with my trains. That's a little bit smarter than to run through several of those building blocks. Yeah, it's really hard to watch my videos because I am seeing my mistakes all over again. The stupid mistakes, the basic mistakes, you know. The mistakes which was caused by not paying attention to your gameplay or something like that, which is like horrible. I have more than 2,000 of hours of gameplay of Factorio and I'm still doing those basic mistakes. Where's that another train? Down there. Yeah, you need to move even further. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's a significant chunk of it. It's already gone. So yeah, and we will need that call on so many more places than we are using it right now. Lucky for us, we have several of those around our base, so it will take a long time when those will be depleted. Now, let's move back. We are almost done for today's episode. Like, check that. And yeah, we have one train full of crude oil, and these should go and refill. Now, this should cause that our build with our chemical belt to convert petroleum into the petroleum crude oil into the petroleum gas should start running constantly. But first I need to finish that right side of that build, and yeah, maybe to set up the requester or the crude oil. It's a good idea, I know. Yeah, we never touch that resource to those supply stations. Here we go. Now check that. Yeah, that shining light should give you a hint what's happening over there. No? Yeah, finally. How did I forget to touch that resource? And we have drain assigned to this train station so we can move on. Then the same thing with extra powerful need to be done on the other part of this build. Okay, and maybe copy and place this. Here we go. Now robots between when I'm trying to figure out what is wrong over here, finish that build. So we should see all those chemical plants to be working. And I still see 1 or 2 errors in that build. Damn it. However, this seems to be filling the train quite fast, so we are good. And I must say we will need a lot of crude oil to finish this base. And all that science, because right now we have only green and red science. Now we need to build the blue one and military science. But military science I don't think needs anything from the chemical products, so yeah, mostly fine. And here we go, we have plastic, so we can take that plastic and maybe at least right now handmade some red circuits, which should be great for our modular armor and for some new technologies which we are now having. Okay, 4 of that, then grab that copper, a little bit of those copper cables which are produced right there. Then I'm full. Okay, I need bigger inventory, definitely. I will put some of my supplies from my inventory into that box. Okay, that should be enough. Now let's grab some of those copper cables and make heap of red circuits, please. Come on, you have copper cables right there. Okay, let's make several of those. However, I think we will use them in the next episode, because right here I'm done for today, which will give my past me the mic. Okay, let's set, before we end, some new technologies to be researched during the next step. And with that, I, Gamekeeper, commentator, thank you all for watching and giving the word to myself from the past. Right at the minute. Hold on, I will figure out that I muted mic like 45 minutes ago. I'm mute. How long I'm mute? God damn it. My stupid fingers again betray me. So hopefully it was not so long when I hit that mute button. Even though I have like Shift M? No? Control M. It's my mute shortcut. How I can do it so often? I don't know. My fingers that didn't listen my mind. So with that said information, I end today's video. Hopefully I didn't lost too much of my horrible comments, and if I lost my comments, I will add them in post synchron, so like after recording this whole episode. However, I don't know. Sorry for that. Hopefully next time I will be more precise with my recording. And with that said information, it's time to end today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. No, that was again the wrong button.